This is breaking news from News 8.
We are following breaking news this morning.
In our Sunrise Smart Start, Merck announcing its experimental COVID-19 pill cuts hospitalization and deaths by half. It will soon seek authorization for use. The treatment could become the first in a wave of antiviral pill products that experts say could offer a powerful new tool in the fight against COVID.
One house is badly damaged by fire late last night in Rochester. Firefighters responding to Elmira Street around 11:30 for the report of smoke coming from the 2.5-story home. Officials say the house was not occupied and no injuries were reported. The fire was under control in about 35 minutes. The cause is still under investigation.
To some local COVID news this morning as well. Local nursing homes reporting staffing shortages they say are related to the state's COVID-19 vaccine mandate for healthcare workers. The Hurlbut nursing home in Rochester says as of Wednesday, only 62% of its employees were fully vaccinated. The senior care center says it has stopped taking on new residents as the staffing shortages continue.
And staffing shortages impacting local schools as well. BOCES is announcing Creekside School in Fairport will be closed today.
Carmela Boykin is live from the school this morning with why students will not be headed to class today. Carmela, good morning.
Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Leah. Creekside families were notified yesterday that the one-day closure applies to students taking classes at the school's Foreman Center. The message to parents reading, quote, "This planned emergency closure is due to current staffing challenges, which have been exaggerated this week due to quarantine-related leave and anticipated staff absences for Friday. We want to stress this is not because of an increase in COVID cases within our school buildings. It is an effort to ensure our students and staff are receiving the support needed." And the letter goes on to say that the school is doing everything it can to create a safe and healthy learning environment for all, and it's unclear how many students today's closure will impact. In Fairport, Carmela Boykin, News 8. Mark and Leah.
Carmela, thank you. BOCES says this is a one-day closure. Creekside students will return to class Monday morning.
After averting a government shutdown, the House is now at work to pass the president's multi-trillion-dollar infrastructure plan, but the plan running into some setbacks as some refuse to budge on their positions.
Joined once again by Washington correspondent Basil John this morning, who is live in D.C. Basil, good morning. So when does the House plan to hold a vote on the bipartisan bill?
Well, Leah, Mark, good morning. Right now, we do know that the House will reconvene at 9:30 this morning, but there is no set time yet as to when votes could happen. Reason being is because late last night we received a memo from White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki, and she said that the White House is currently in talks with both the Democratic leaders in the Senate and the House as they're trying to hash out these details to make everyone happy.
Basil, we'll see how that plays out. Thank you so much. According to officials, the debt ceiling has been raised dozens of times over the last 60 years, including multiple times during the Trump administration.
In other news this morning, Scarlett Johansson and Disney have resolved their battle over money. The Avengers said Disney hurt her income when it put the movie Black Widow out for streaming at the same time of its theatrical release. Johansson, whose salary was tied in large part to the box office earnings, was looking for as much as $80 million on top of the $20 million she'd already received for making the movie. Terms of the settlement were not disclosed.
All right, well, have a look at this. Drone footage captured inside Category 4 Hurricane Sam. The solar-powered sail drone found itself battling 50-foot-high waves and winds over 120 miles per hour in the Atlantic Ocean. The National Hurricane Center warning that Sam could bring life-threatening surf and rip current conditions along the Atlantic coast throughout the weekend.
That is incredible footage right there, James. And I know, of course, you're on top of what you are already normally doing around these parts. You're looking at Sam as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know about you guys, but I got a little seasick watching that video.
Well, the drone kind of goes sideways a little bit there. You just wonder if it's going to go right into the ocean.
Right. It looks like it. Amazing technology to see that, and hopefully that helps improve our forecast for hurricanes. That's the storm. There it is, Hurricane Sam, Category 4, sustained winds at 150 miles per hour. Are you asking about any impact to the United States? Well, as Leah mentioned, only in the water. Kind of a don't go in the water situation if you are on the beach, pretty much on the Atlantic coastline. For us, though, we've got a pretty decent day. Next 24 hours, climbing nicely into the mid-60s this afternoon. I've got 70s in the extended forecast we'll talk about at the end of the show. Mark?
All right, James, thank you. Time for another check of the roads now with our sunrise traffic. We're having a live look over 390 at Brooks Ave by the airport, and as you can see, traffic is building in, but it's flowing along nicely. The same is true on 490 and 590 at this hour as well. All right, to our Family First segment, a new congressional report finds more cases of baby food with high levels of dangerous toxic metals.
And some lawmakers, they're calling on the FDA to more strictly regulate the products. But one company says it's not waiting for the government to step in. Jay Hyman is the CEO of Nature's One, which makes organic baby formula. He says ingredients are tested for heavy metal toxins before they even reach his building.
It's constant surveillance and testing and working with our suppliers. I don't wait for government to lead me to that destination. It's up to me to have a conscience for my consumer.
The report also says some samples of beech nut products had more inorganic arsenic than the FDA's limit, and a recall in June was too narrow, but beech nut says that is not the case. The company says it proactively withdrew all its rice cereal products from supermarket shelves and decided to stop selling infant rice products because it, quote, is concerned about being able to consistently obtain rice flour well below the FDA guidance level.
In Rochester, two 15-year-olds have been arrested after a police chase. According to investigators, state police attempted to pull over a car on Joseph Avenue yesterday around 3:30 when the driver fled. Police say the car ran out of gas on Mazda Terrace and two ran away. Investigators say one of the teenagers threw a loaded handgun before being caught. Both teenagers were arrested, charged, and issued appearance tickets.
The two women charged in a fatal stabbing at Durand Eastman Park pleaded not guilty. Rochester police arresting 29-year-old Kristen Dean Kruger and 39-year-old Shannon Reinholtz following the fatal stabbing on Zoo Road early Wednesday. They're charged with second-degree murder for allegedly stabbing 67-year-old James Wooden. Investigators say they stabbed him multiple times with a pocket knife and then fled the area in Wooden's vehicle. Both suspects are being held in the Monroe County Jail.
Monroe County Sheriff's deputies are looking for this missing girl. 12-year-old Caden Morales was last seen Wednesday night at her home in Henrietta. She is 4'9" and about 100 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. Have a good look at that photo. If you have any information about where she is, you're asked to call 911. State police looking for a missing woman in Batavia as well. Officials say 30-year-old Nicole Granger has not been seen in over 10 days. Again, have a look at this photo. Anyone with information about where Nicole Granger is should call state police at 585-786-5152.
Rochester police unveiling a new website that could make solving cold cases easier. This website is working to bring awareness to those unsolved cases. Organizers say it's about humanizing victims, bringing attention to cases dating back years, and giving people a safe space to pass along information anonymously.
You know, when victims are humanized and people hear and see the pain from the families, you know, it may push these people over to home to give us a call and provide us the information that we need.
The website is rochesternyunsolved.com. Anyone from the public can access basic information on dozens of cold cases there. They can even submit anonymous tips, stories, and pictures.
All right, looking ahead to Sunday, time to go inside the huddle, right? The Bills going for their third straight win this coming Sunday. They will host the Houston Texans in Orchard Park. The Bills are a 17-point favorite for this one. Quarterback Josh Allen, coming off that 5-touchdown performance, was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And be sure to tune in to Buffalo Kickoff Live for all the latest news ahead of Sunday's big matchup. The show starts at 11 a.m. on RochesterFirst.com, and then tune in to Channel 8 WROC to see the Buffalo Bills take the field. Kickoff is set for 1 p.m.
Looking forward to it. Here's what some folks might be talking about at the water cooler this morning, or maybe around the keg, right? How about a beer to go along with the game? Fans of the Genesee Brewery's Ruby Red Kolsch with something to look forward to now. Brewery officials announcing Thursday a new release, a Cran Orange Keller beer that they are calling Ruby Red Kolsch of Fall. The fruit-forward light brew will be available for a limited time in Rochester and across upstate and western New York beginning next week.
Can't even keep up with all these specialty brews, so many of them.
That's right.
Yeah. Looks like I might have to be calling in sick on Monday.
Oh, James.
Just kidding.
Don't go there.
No, I will definitely be here, but I'm sure a lot of kids getting ready for school. One last day until we kick off the weekend bus stop forecast. We've got partly cloudy skies, a chill in the air, so the kids will need the jacket this morning, but make sure they bring it home because they won't want to wear a jacket by the afternoon. We get into the mid-60s. I've got 70s for you for Saturday and still planning on rain for Sunday.
All right, we'll keep a close eye on that. James, thank you so much, and thank you all for watching News 8 at Sunrise.
Our next update in 30 minutes. CBS Mornings is up next. Have a great day.